Good morning. We are on 10th October. Sorry, 10th February. Uh, let's get into commodities. The many times what we have done is we have traded in options and futures and even in equities. Now, this is for people who just wanted to trade in commodities. Now, what we have here is, let me just close this and I'll open it again. So first you double click on the NinjaTrader and your trading tree, that is your data server. You can just skip this. Close it. And now the idea is first you'll have to connect your data server to your NinjaTrader. So what you do is click on File, Connect External Data Feed, and click on this NinjaTrader button, and this should be running always. So you'll have to start this. So now it's running. So both NinjaTrader and your data server are connected now. Just say OK. Just choose. I'm just trying to open only the commodity charts now. So I have just chosen aluminium, copper, crude, gold 1, gold 2. I have lead, mentha oil, natural gas, nickel, silver, and zinc. So I'll just take the backfill for 60 days, and I'll come to the historical data manager in the tools. I click these two boxes, choose the time zone as +53, and click on start import. All my historical data will be stored in your C drive, program files, TradingTree folder, and NT import directory. Now my backfill is done here. You can see that zinc and all is done. Now I'll just choose only the commodity charts, commodity data. So I'll crude, copper, gold 1, gold 2, I have lead, mentha oil, natural gas, nickel, silver, and then the zinc. So I'm just opening those charts. I've typed all the symbols here. What I'll do is I'll just copy and I'll have to paste them in a small application what we have developed. So I'm just copying this. Just copy and paste it here. You'll be able to open all the charts. So there our charts are open. I'll just minimize this. I'll add the charts for the commodities here. I'll put it in a time frame of 5 minutes. It's copper. Now I have the charts open for this commodities. Now let's see trades. So we have a sell call in zinc. Right now it got generated at 10:55. So usually the base metals move in a single direction. That is, in case if you have an sell in zinc, you'll get an you can expect an sell in lead, and maybe copper, aluminium, and sometimes even nickel also. So you can just see that aluminium, we had this buy call in the morning. Oh, sorry, this was yesterday's buy, but somehow it did not break, and then now we are getting a sell call here. Copper, we already have had a sell call yesterday, which is still continuing. So you'll short it here. That is 305. That will be your entry for copper. Crude, we had a gap up open. We had a sell call yesterday here. This buy call, what you are seeing, has not triggered. So we have a sell in aluminium, lead. So that's a sell call for aluminium. So you can short it here. That's the bottom of the candle. Let's say 101.10. And lead, I'll short it here, 123. Now the idea is very simple. In case of this aluminium chart, what you are seeing on TradingTree. Now when you get a call here, you always have to compare it here. Now we have one particular single sell call here that got generated here, and then it has moved in a single direction without any buy calls. Now the idea behind having these two applications working together is you'll get the calls here, that is generation of calls, the buy call or the sell call or whatever it is, and you get your targets, that is your R1, R2, S1, S2, and when you get your stop loss also, that is the trailing stop loss, that's the red horizontal line what you have here. Now in this case, let's see, I have got an sell call at 240 yesterday, and then I have got a buy call here. Now in case if I am trading only on only with the help of TradingTree, what I would have done is I would have shorted here, and then as soon as I got a buy call here, I would have covered that position, and then again I would have taken this sell call, and again that I would have covered it here near this buy call, and again I would have entered this sell. Now when you compare this with your aluminium chart that is in Ammyy broker, you can see that I have a sell call here. I have a buy alert here, but it's not a buy call. I don't have a confirmation. That is, I should have gotten green upside arrow in case if there is a buy. So I don't exit my short position. So I continue with my trade, and again it has gone up here. And again I have a buy alert, but not a buy confirmation. Now you can see that once the next candle, the red candle, breaks this green candle on the upper side, then only you'll get a buy. Now that has not happened here. The next candle has closed, so you'll have to wait for 5 minutes for the candle to close. So now I have a sell call again, which has continued and which is still continuing now. Now that is the advantage what you have. You have the trend here, you have the prices here and the alerts. So my profit here in this particular sell call would be something like 1.65. So 1.65, in the sense you can calculate it, 5,000 is the lot size. So that's a profit of 8,000 rupees in case if you would have taken a positional call. Now you can trade positional and you can trade even intraday in this particular application. Now I have this sell, so let me just continue with that. So let's see some other trades. So this is a copper sell call that got generated at 240 again yesterday. Now let me just take you to the chart here. You can see that there is no buy alert or a buy call in this particular Ammyy broker. So it means that it gives you a trend so that you don't exit when you get a buy call. So I have got a buy call here. I wait till the candle closes. I compare it with my chart here, and I know that it's still red, so I don't exit my trade and take that buy call. So it's very simple. Now it has continued. Now let me just calculate what's the profit on this particular trade. So that's around 9,200 rupees is the profit. Let's get into crude. So crude, so you should remember that whenever you get a buy or a sell call, you should always short at the lowest of the candle. Or when you have a buy call, you should always buy on the high of the candle or else the recent high. In this particular case, this is the recent high for me for that buy call. So I will place my order at 2062. Right side is your prices on the panel. At the bottom you have the timeline. So I would have bought it at 2062. Now that price has not been breached, and again the next candle is a green, but it's come down. So in this case what I do is I again short it here. So if you just compare this with your Ammyy broker chart, you have one buy here, but where do you buy this? On the top of the candle. Let's say on the top of the candle is this price. Now in case if it crosses beyond this, I'll tell you the price. It's, let's say, 2060. 2060 is my buy price. But here in this case, I know that my buy price is 2062. Now I stick to 2062. But here in this Ammyy broker, I have got a buy call, but the next candles have turned red. So now I don't exit this particular short. So let's just calculate what's the profit in crude. Let's say even till today, that's around 119 points, or nothing but 11,900 rupees on that particular trade. Now similarly we have got a gold call here. So this is not triggered. The buy price is above this. Sorry, I'm saying crude. So this is the gold call. Now just compare this with your chart here. You have a buy here, a buy alert first, that is the dot what you get, and then you get the buy call, and then it has moved up by, let's say, 20 or 40 points, and then again we have this sell alert, but the sell is not triggered. Again we get a buy alert, sell alert, again a buy alert. So if you can hold your nerves, you would have seen a profit of, let's say, I have entered here at 28340 and 28440. That would have been your exit in case if you would have closed your trade yesterday. Now I have a sell here which got generated in the morning, a gold call. So I have a sell again here, but whenever I get a sell call slightly right about this brown line, I avoid taking that call because this acts as a very strong support and resistance for any trade. So I will always short it below this. Now I know that the lowest recent low is this particular candle. So I'll put my trade here. I'll short it in case if gold comes to this level, that is 28,217. So we'll wait on that. So I have already showed you that we have a sell call. So this buy call has not triggered. So it's a only single sell trade what we have. And then again we have a buy here, but it closed flat. And now we have a sell. Gold 1 is nothing but the present recent month contracts. Gold 2 is the next month contract. Next month in the sense next futures contract. So we have an lead confirmation here. We have an sell call here. So we have an confirmation here. So we can short it. So other than this, we have mentha oil. So 10:30 we had this buy which did not trigger, and again we have a sell here. So you know the trend here, it's a single sell. So that's natural gas is flat. It will get active in the evening. So you get, whenever you get this kind of multiple number of buy sell calls, it means that the market is flat. We have nickel. You can see it's a single sell call. You know the trend here. So you don't need to panic and exit the trades in TradingTree. And we have silver, which is a gap down open. So we had this buy here. So the buy entry, this was yesterday's trade. So 37,100 is your entry, but it made 37,250. Now we have an gap down in silver. So we'll just wait. Your entry is this one for silver, 36,770. Now we have a sell in zinc. So that was your entry. Double 1,425. Now it is at 1,1,370. So that's a single sell. We can just keep watching. I mean, we might be getting some trades. Then the oil, it is moving up. So we'll wait till we get a buy call. Natural gas, we should be getting a sell call. Nickel 2, we can expect a sell call. Silver, anyway, we have a short, as it is already in profits. So we should be getting a buy call in Mentha oil. Otherwise, the rest of the commodities are absolutely flat. So there we have a buy call here. So whenever you get a buy call of this sort, where the price is almost 5 to 6 rupees upwards, I will place my trade here. I'm seeing the recent high, that is this candle. So that will be 91680. So whenever you get candles like this, the longer candles, you can see that here in this case, the buy call that has not triggered. So this might not trigger. So what I'll do is I'll just come back in the evening, and then we'll see how trades are happening. Otherwise, it's absolutely flat for commodities right now. So thanks for joining.